What's good, y'all? Fusion here, back with another video. Back with our daily content. Again, we're dropping daily until the 1st of January. And this is just another video. As you can tell, I'm pretty down right now because I gotta talk about my Los Angeles Lakers. I don't know what they've been doing. Just over these past few games this season, they are 9-9 right now. There's no way that this Lakers team should be 9-9. That shouldn't happen. And I'll tell you why it is happening. So our starting lineup: Westbrook, Avery Bradley. Well, it says here Talon Horton-Tucker, LeBron James, and Anthony Davis. But as of against the Pistons on November 21st, 2021, it was Anthony Davis, Russell Westbrook, Avery Bradley, LeBron, and DeAndre Jordan. And then we had Talon Horton-Tucker coming off the bench, as well as Carmelo. But I'll tell you exactly what is the issue. If you can see my mouse, Russell Westbrook. Now, I have been saying that he was not a good pickup for us, and let me tell you why. These two, Carmelo Anthony, even Talon Horton-Tucker, they need the ball 85% of the game, like, to do anything, especially this guy. You know, LeBron James is a great player. He's a great facilitator. He knows how to get the ball into people's hands. But sometimes he needs his stats as well. And that, as a Lakers fan, really angers me, because I know he knows that Anthony Davis should be getting the ball 95% of the time, because he's our best player and most consistent player on the offensive and defensive side. Now, his only problem is he's got paper skin and glass legs, or whatever that SpongeBob joke was. He's injured all the time, and he's coming off of a fresh one as well. LeBron, I think it was his thigh or his hamstring or something like that. I can't really keep up. But we need to find out what we need to do for Russell Westbrook. I think we should get rid of him. I don't think he should start. I prefer Rajon Rondo, a more true point guard who can take control of, like, the offense and dish it to who has to have it. And I would honestly trade Russ for Ben Simmons. And I'll tell you why. Ben Simmons, known to fear taking jump shots, who will do anything but shoot the basketball. That's what we need. We need somebody who doesn't want to shoot the ball and let these other people shoot the ball. Russell, that's one thing about Russ. He will shoot that ball. He'll brick way more often than we want him to, and he's a turnover monster. But I think that's what we need from him, is someone who can facilitate and not really have to have the ball in their hands 100% of the time. Russ needs that ball. If not, then I don't know what he's doing. And people always talk about his stats, saying that he has great stats. That is true. But he has those stats, but we're not winning no games. We shouldn't be 90. We should not be 500 with two top 5 players in the league right now. That shouldn't happen. And because of that, I think it has to do with the coaching as well. I think our bench needs a little bit of tweaking. I think that Malik Monk is a great player. I don't know For some reason, these type of players, Kent Bazemore, Wesley Matthews, shoot, one more guy, Wayne Ellington. Wayne Ellington. These quote unquote good shooters or good players, when they get on the Lakers, they just, I don't know what the hell that they're doing, but they just sell every game, and I don't know why. Kent Bazemore, when he was on the Hawks, he was a solid player. He was a great on-ball defender. He would knock down shots. He can get open and pretty athletic guy. Wayne Ellington, when he was on the Nets, he was a great shooter. Same sort of deal. And I just don't understand, man. Avery Bradley as well. When he was on the Celtics, he was a great defender. I remember when Isaiah Thomas got hurt. No, that was Rajon Rondo who got hurt, I believe. And Avery Bradley had to start for point guard. And he was going nuts. And he was great. He came out of nowhere and was doing his thing. But then, I don't know what happened. Now, since he's on the Lakers, man, I don't know what he's doing. Now, I will say when LeBron James was hurt, Talen Horton-Tucker, that dude was going crazy. He had, I think, the past few games, easily 20-something points. But against the Pistons, from today, which is November the 24th, the 21st, 2021, he had 8 points. Something doesn't add up there, you know? And I think, hey, I just don't understand, you know? I just can't see why that huge drop-off happened. Except that there was one change. You know? LeBron. He came back, ruined his flow, took the ball out of his hand, especially because Talen Horton-Tucker is a ball-dominant player. He needs the ball in his hand. He had 25 against the Bucks, and that was on the 17th, Wednesday, last week. Something's not adding up, man. And sooner or later, we're going to have to address some things. 28 points against the Bulls. That was Monday the 15th. There's no way that you can drop off that much and not be because of certain things, you know? That's the thing about Kyle Kuzma. That was his problem. When LeBron James was hurt and wasn't playing, he had the ball a whole lot more, and he was putting in work with it. But once LeBron got on the floor and was healthy, he lost every single shot. And I think that LeBron James should realize that and give Talen Horton-Tucker the ball more, because he is a young, up-and-coming player. Let him develop, and he can do a whole lot more. And let LeBron rest. If LeBron can give us 20 points, 17 points a game, Talen Horton-Tucker, he's obviously not going to drop no 30 or high 20s, but if you keep him at the 17 points, Anthony Davis just has to do what he's been doing. That'll give LeBron some rest on his tread, make him much less fatigue, and keep him for the playoffs. Because no matter what happens, I know that LeBron will show up for the playoffs. But Talen Horton-Tucker, he's still new in the league, and if he is coming into the playoffs scoring 17, 18, 16 a game, that may drop down to 12 or 13, or he is confident enough to even bring that up to 19, 20 a game. And that's just what we have to do, is develop him, because Melo is not going to be here for that much longer. Dwight, he doesn't have much longer. DeAndre Jordan, he doesn't have much longer. Rajon Rondo, he doesn't have much longer. Trevor Ariza hasn't even stepped on the court, but I know he doesn't have much longer. Russell Westbrook maybe got 3 or 4 more years as well, in the tank if you really think about it, until he starts to fall off even harder than he already has. Um, Avery Bradley as well. We have a pretty old team, and we need to like develop our younger talent, like Tucker, and just try to keep him confident, because basketball is a lot having to do with confidence. And I don't know if you guys have watched on the Warriors conversation on why that they work, but with Andrew Wiggins, that is the only thing he is lacking is his confidence. And with Draymond Green, who is a pure facilitator and defender, he can be like, hey, take the ball and you go crazy. And he will do that. And I think if we can get Talon Horton Tucker the ball more, again, have him averaging 15, 16, 17 a game, come playoff time, he may bring that up. Or even if he goes down to 14, 13, that's still solid numbers, and he will be confident enough to be like, hey, I can still score somewhat, so next year he will get even better. And the Lakers have always been the win now type of team, and sometimes it makes or breaks us. These past few years, it hasn't been working, so we have been trying to just pull together people who we think can win this year, and it's just not going to work, especially with Russell Westbrook. I think he's a great player, but I don't think he works for this team. I don't think he can play with more than two ball dominant players, and I think that's the problem. But that's really all, man. I'm gonna definitely drop some more on the Lakers. I do want to do a highlight sort of walkthrough as well on exactly what I see from the game, and pretty much what I would want to happen and where our issues lie as well. And I've been watching the Lakers ever since I was a kid, man. I played basketball in high school. I was not like the best, but I knew what I was doing. But unfortunately, as I grew older, I knew exactly what I could have done different that really could have changed how I played. But that's neither here nor there. But it's still early. We still haven't even got to the All-Star break yet. It's only been, games has it been 9 plus 9, 18 games. So we still got a while, but I'm gonna be honest, I'm not very confident in my team right now. But we played Tuesday on the 23rd against the Knicks, so I'm really wondering how that's gonna be. But anyway, that's about everything, guys. Like, comment, and subscribe. Like I said, we dropping daily videos until the 1st of January. We're trying to reach that 100 sub goal by then. So share, man. Go ahead and share the video to at least 2 people. Then we'll definitely hit our goal. And I'll see you guys later. Peace.